Let's not talk about the game. Let's talk about who's available. Let's see. So Tory Horton is out. Jalen is out. And that's really the only – I think that's the only designation. So, like Job's ready to go. Bobo, if we decide to bring up Christian, I think we have till next Wednesday. So Christian's ready if needed, and EJ's ready if needed, which he is needed. Gray's going to play, yeah.
How did Ernest make it through the week of practice?
He's playing, so he did great. Is that it?
What's kind of going on with Tory? Trying to find his way back here.
Yeah, it's a shin right now, so just working through it. Found, re-imaged it. Found some stuff that's going to keep him out for right now, so he's out.
Have you noticed a difference in year two with the guys in terms of being able to install game plans week in, week out, now that they have a little more experience with the system?
Talking about on defense?
Yeah.
I think it's both of us working together. I think it's us as coaches learning our players and what they kind of like what resonates with them, and they're getting used to kind of how we operate too. So just us working together. I actually feel like we've had a lot of growth this year compared. Last year's kind of a blur, but this year I feel like we've grown a lot on how we're building it.
Any impact to travel plans or anything else with all the rain and weather stuff down in LA?
I hope not. Yeah, I haven't heard anything. I hope not.
So, a couple weeks ago with Cooper when he was out injured, and then Ernest last week, we've seen veteran guys when they are out really involved on game day, just like on the sideline. What does that do for the team when they're that engaged?
Well, it's great. I mean, it helps. It's every person on our sideline, even in the locker room, pregame, guys that aren't dressing. I mean, there's like the energy and the enthusiasm and those guys kind of being into it. It's been really helpful. The guys have been awesome. And when you have veterans doing it, it shows a great example for the young guys. And that energy is contagious on the sideline, man. Those guys, they've done a great job. Thinking of Spoon. Spoon was out. He's got the towel going and everything. It's pretty awesome.
Stafford's really known for the creativity, the passes, the no-looks and stuff like that. Is there a way to practice against that during the week, or what do you have to think?
I think you just have to have an awareness of it. I mean, you start chasing like certain things and trying to catch him, or it's just gets a little funky. But he's one of a kind, and there's a lot of people that do all the no look passes and can throw it with that type of arm talent. It's cool until like this week,
You didn't have Drew Lock throw a bunch of no looks this week?
Say that again.
You didn't have Drew throw a bunch of no looks?
I might have just missed it. I'm sure. Drew's done a great job. He's done a great job this week with everything.
You talked a few weeks ago about this team, the Seahawks, have earned the right to expect to win each week.
Yeah.
At what point do you feel like they earn that right to expect that?
Coming out of training camp, our guys, they're connected. They I think they believe in one another. I think they work their tails off every day, and we've talked about it at length. But throughout the course of spring, guys were in great shape coming out of the summer, and they got after it in camp, and they continue to stack days. Now, how we do it, in terms of physically, it varies based off of what we feel, but the mentality that we're trying to create here is continuing to evolve, and that's what we expect. But it's not like we lined up last year and felt like, but I think the mentality changed. Every time you step on the field, you expect to win.
IR consideration for Tory or Jalen?
I knew that question was coming from you. It is under consideration. Yeah.
Olu's come into the last two camps with a chance to be a starter, and for different reasons, he wasn't when the year started. He got called upon midway last year, and now you're asking him to come again. That's not always easy for a player. How have you seen him handle that?
Yeah, it's a great point. It's been a tough situation for Olu. He's especially this year. He really battled, and he competed his tail off. And I would say he put in a training camp performance in normal circumstances that is worthy to play a lot of football, if not start. Just so happens, the competition went a certain way, and last year was a similar situation, and I think it just speaks to his mentality and like him as a teammate to stay ready and kind of trusting the process and knowing that the team would need him at some point and have an opportunity to go help us win. And now he has a great opportunity, so I'm excited for him.
How much further along has Rashid been able to get this week for you?
I can't put a number on it, but he looks great out there and seems confident, executing at a high level. Coaches are excited, so Tory being out, it's great that we have him.
What do you make?
Connectedness, the players' connectedness,
Yeah.
Mike. When you took the job, where in the priority list of things you were trying to accomplish was that, and how long did you expect it to take? Was it quicker than you thought it ended up taking?
It's never as quick as I think. I'm always hoping it goes faster. I think it's right there at the top. I mean, when you define 12 as one, I mean it's a synergy, it's a connectedness behind it. If you can't get everybody going in the same direction, you really don't have a chance. It's kind of the common denominator behind the whole thing, in my opinion. So it's something we were chasing at the beginning, and it's something we continue to, because it's a fragile thing, right? It's something that if you don't if you take advantage of it, or you take it for granted, then it could go away, and then you're in trouble. So I'm happy. I'm happy with where our guys are right now. I'm proud of what we're creating, and I love the people that are on our team. I got great guys.
You guys are
tweak
tied.
anything between year one and year two in that regard?
Oh yeah, I mean, tweaked a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean, shoot, I grew. I mean, we've talked about this in the off season. I think there's things that I wanted to get better at. I think the trip to Tennessee last year was really great, and it's like, well, why don't we just create this more? You might lose a couple hours here, a couple hours there on the field in the spring, but it's well worth the sacrifice to to help build your team.
The turnovers. You guys are humming on offense, despite I think you're tied for the second most giveaways. What do you make of that fact, and how do you change it?
Well, it's not. I mean, we can't be where we're at and go where we need to go if we continue on this pace. We know that. I think it's a process over results thing. Right now, the results aren't where we're at. I think we kind of like the process. We're tweaking it a little bit on, how we talk about it in the team meetings, how we talk about it in offensive meetings, some of the drills that we're doing in practice. Those are kind of always the tweaks that we're working at, but it's something that we want to improve.
Behind Olu, who's available to snap for you in case you need options?
Well, Bryce is would be a next guy. If Christian played, Christian could go.
I got one out of deep left field here. Neiko Thorpe.
Let's hear it.
How did it come to be that he was the DJ in charge of pre- and post-game music?
You don't want me doing that job. I'll tell you what. I didn't know Neiko coming into this opportunity, and when I met him and I heard just about the asset that he was to our football team, I mean, how do you not love this guy? He's got a great infectious personality. Talk about being connected with the rest of the team. He's got a great relationship with the guy. It's a tough balance when you're a former player and you become a coach. I don't know how that feels, but there's a balance there, right? Of like, hey, now I'm a coach, but I'm also kind of, I play with some of the guys. How do I balance that? And he's balanced that magnificently, and with a way to get it out of the guys, but also encourage them and be at the same level, which is really great. And I'll tell you what, the energy that he can bring to the team is infectious. It's better than sometimes than the energy that I bring. And so, I mean, he's doing a ton for our team right now. The music's just the beginning of it, just the tip of the iceberg. Okay, all right. Thank you.